Alright peeps, massive update on the halfabusa. Yeah, so doggies are locked in the back, so we might bark a little bit just to keep the air out. Been pretty busy on this thing, just getting everything done at the moment. Got water, I got oil lines done and almost all brakes. So haven't got water lines done, so I can't start it up for long. But didn't have it on film, but we got first start up tonight, and I'm super hyped. As I said, it just sounds amazing, this thing. Obviously it's probably tad rich at the moment. I don't have an AFR hooked up to it. Just by sound, it sounds pretty bit tad rich on there. It is spitting out methanol, but that's what methanol cars do. Had a faulty fuel pump. Luckily the roll racer had a spare, and I've just changed over one of those, so I'll have to order another one for that. So it might have been just because these all run a methanol, obviously an alcohol fuel, because it's been sitting there for a few weeks now, of not starting up and not running through it. I reckon the pump's got a little bit dry inside and maybe started to corrode inside. I'm not sure. Might need to start running an additive in these alcohol powered beasts. But that's no biggie. I just want to take you through, guys, of what I've done, and yeah, have a look. All right, so obviously first up, oil line, oil drain. All right, goes into the bottom of the sump there. You can see how high it is. So it hasn't smoked yet at all, so it's been pretty good. I was actually a bit worried about it, but you can see it's on the edge there. All right, so I'm keeping an eye on it. I've got a lot of water hoses. I've still got a few more to go, so that's ready to go. Engine is a tad warm, so I can't start it up for too long. Yeah, it's not too bad. Anyway, so shifter. All right, so we got the shifter all working. So I would flick it now, but it'll go into gear and I'll have to get it out again. All right, guys, so we have the electric shifter in there. I've just got these couple of washers here because I'm just spacing it out to make sure that the rod is level and it springs back nicely. It flicks, no worries, but it needs to be 100% straight for it to spring back. And I've got to have it nice and tight. So that's been really good. So I'm just making sure that's good. As I said, the bracket is a tad bent on there, and I will bend that back once I've done that. All right, so ECU has all been uploaded again on the tune. Yeah, that's where we're getting the source from, our oil port. All right, and obviously we've got our gauge, sensor there on the other side. Coming over here, obviously everything is all good here. I'm getting a set of big injectors off one of our fans. So thank you to him. I'll let you guys know when I get that, and they've got a good special for our viewers, so that's good. Obviously this is the pump that we've had to change. I thought I had way too much pressure wound up on it, but obviously it was just the pump. Fan works. Obviously radiator won't work, but fan works. I was just wanting to make sure it was the right way. And all these just starting to get all the AN fittings happening. So obviously I'm breathing everything through the chassis. All right, so everything's going to be breathed to the end and not out of just into filters. All right, so it's going to be one of the first. As I said, I did want to do this on the drag car, but this is going to be the first one I've done. This is what they do, the big boy toys, and yeah, this is a big boy toy. So as you can see, we've definitely had oil pumping through it. The blades spin a lot more freely now because of that. And we've had so much methanol. It was pumping out so much at the start that it was dripping out just a tad out the exhaust because it's got a low spot there, but that's fine. I'll give it just a tad quick start, guys, now, just to show you guys. As I said, it's going to be like a quick little start up for you, and yeah, we'll go from there. Alright guys, so fuel pump works, no worries. So obviously you can see it all starting up. As I said, I've got everything open at the moment because it is a bit fumey in here. Amazing, awesome. We're back to obviously starting to finish this thing up. As I said, I've just got to a couple of brakes connect up. Really got to hook up this water before I can get this thing to run, like heat up onto temperature. I ain't let any heat up any longer than what it needs to. Super stoked that I've got the timing set right and all that. Obviously that all got changed. First one, motorbike engine that I pulled apart, and it's actually got the timing chain in the center of the motor. I found that not difficult, but just a little bit different than I'm used to. So everything's all been put back together. Obviously I've wired up everything correctly. I literally didn't change anything. The only thing I did find straight away, that something about the fuel pump. I put power to fuel pump, turned it on, it just sounded like it was very stuck. And yeah, just vice versa, put the battery power onto it and it freed up, but then it went stuck again. So yeah, definitely everything's been hooked up properly. Yeah, just needs water guys, and we are ready to yeah, get this thing obviously warmed up, and obviously I need a set of tyres. So that's my next biggest thing as well. So got a few really good ideas of what's happening with the tyres and stuff like that, and obviously you guys will have to see that on the next episode. So making this a small one guys, really wanted to do a massive update on this thing, just to show you how I've been. I couldn't film doing little tiny things. It was just really too small, and I don't want to wait till 2 weeks till, you know, everything's done. Obviously just a couple little parts and stuff like are coming, fittings are coming, just getting everything done. But yeah, really wanted to show you guys of all the updates on this thing, and obviously it's now firing up. So super stoked. All works, oil lines, no oil leaks, which is good. Actually got oil for the first time since obviously it's been being pulled apart today, and obviously methanol back as well. So yeah, slight little hiccup there with the fuel pump, but all sweet. So thank you very much guys. Obviously make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. See you peeps.